Hello friends, I welcome you all for this lecture on R K Narayan's well-known novel, The Bachelor of Arts. In this short lecture, I will talk on the biographical details of the novelist, the important characteristics of his writing, the main plot of the novel, The Bachelor of Arts, and also awards and recognition won by R K Narayan. I hope you will enjoy this lecture. R K Narayan was the well-known short story writer and also novelist. He was born in Madras, now Chennai, in Tamil Nadu. He was a leading author of the early Indian literature in English. Mulk Raj Anand, Raja Rao were his contemporary popular writers. So the early Indian English literature was known by these three well-known authors or writers. They also helped to get the worldwide acknowledgement, worldwide recognition to Indian English literature. R K Narayan's semi-autobiographical trilogy included Swami and his friends. Actually, it was written in 1930 and published in 1935, uh, which is a semi-autobiographical novel, and it was based upon his childhood incidents. Second novel in the trilogy is The Bachelor of Arts. It is based on his college experiences, and it portrays a rebellious adolescent youngster who is transformed into a well adjusted adult. And the third novel in this group of three novels is The English Teacher. So all the three novels were the novels written in his early age, for which the well-known author Graham Greene was instrumental in finding the publisher for his novels. So R K Narayan was popularly known for the setting of his novels in the fictional South Indian town of Malgudi. So the fictional town of Malgudi was first introduced by R K Narayan in his novel Swami and His Friends. The town Malgudi reproduced the social sphere of the country and also the socio-political changes during the colonial rule, during the British rule, and even after independence. The financial expert was another well-known and considered the most original text by Narayan, appeared in 1951. And Narayan was also known for his Sahitya Academy Award winning novel, The Guide, which was later adapted for films and also won several prestigious awards. R K Narayan was the well known early age Indian author writing in English. He wrote several short stories and also novels. There are important characteristics of his writing. He wrote on a couple of important issues, a couple of contemporary problems of ordinary people, life of common people. But especially uh, if you focus on his novels, We could see the important characteristics of his novels are the depiction of social context, and also the everyday life of his ordinary characters. In most of his novels, the characters are from the common class of society, or they are ordinary people. And the novels depict their day-to-day life, their routine life. So, like William Faulkner, with whom Narayan was often compared for invention of similar kind of a fictional town, uh, Malgudi. So he explored the energy of ordinary life with humor and compassion. And also, uh, in his novels, we could see that they highlight the problems of ordinary people with certain socially accepted practices. For his writing, Narayan won a couple of awards and recognitions, and in his career, he won prestigious awards like A.C. Benson Medal, the Padma Vibhushan, and also the Padma Bhushan, and the Sahitya Academy Fellowship in 1994. So he was known for the representation of life in the fictional town in South India, Malgudi. And the important characteristic in his novel is that uh, they have quite universal appeal, and you know that it was the situation of every ordinary people in India, or people belonging to the common class strata of the society. Therefore, his novels are very appealing, and irrespective of gender, irrespective of age, they hold the attention of the youth or the adults. And also it has very minutely, very particularly depicted the life of people, particularly the ordinary people, the middle class people, which are the main important characteristics of his novels. Here is the first unit of the syllabus, and this is a novel by R K Narayan, The Bachelor of Arts. You know that The Bachelor of Arts, a novel by R K Narayan, was first published in 1937. It is the second novel of a trilogy that begins with Swami and Friends and ends with The English Teacher. It is also set in Malgudi, the fictional town invented by Narayan for his novels. The novel is a story of an youngster named Chandran who falls in love with a girl named Malti, but he is rejected by her parents because his horoscope describes him as Manglik, or a Mangal Dosh as per Hindu astrology, a person who born under the influence of Mars, so it is considered as defect. So the novel describes a story of an adolescent who is from the upper middle class from India in the pre-independence period. It also describes the transition of mind from the adolescent age to adulthood. It is a heartbroken story of a frustrated young man who wanders from one place to another and lives on road in a desperate mood and decides to be a sannyasi. On his journey, he meets many people, gets different experiences, and later his mind is changed and he decides to return home and marry another girl just to please his parents. So he could not forget Malti, and her memories still keep on haunting his mind for a long period of time. Finally, he meets Sushila and falls in her love. So it's a very lucid and easy to understand story. The novel appeals to the youth and it helps to understand what India was in the middle of the 20th century. And I'm sure you will enjoy this text, you will enjoy this novel.